Hello and welcome to the Big Tega podcast. Today is a beautiful day here in the studio and I'm here live with the one and only, the beautiful and gorgeous Carisha the Diva.
Oh, wow. Thank you. I love that introduction. Fabulous. Yes, honey. It's good to be here. I love this setup. Wow.
How are you doing?
I'm honored to be here. I love this. I can't stop raving about your setup.
Thank you.
It's fit for a diva, honey.
Thank you
so much. You prepared for me.
Thank you so much.
You prepared, honey. I love it.
Good. Mm-hmm. I was at Atlanta traffic. Was that too bad?
Oh, my gosh. It was bad.
It was bad?
The traffic is bad already. It's only 3 o'clock, but the traffic is like, it's thick. It's so thick. There's accidents all up and down 285 all the way already. Always bad traffic in Atlanta.
Atlanta is getting too much these days.
It's packed in here. Yeah. Y'all keep moving out here. Y'all got to stop coming to Atlanta. We are full.
Yeah. Well, let's go straight into it so that we can manage the time. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Just quickly give me a little background of yourself.
My name is Carisha. I'm a journalist and talk show host. I'm originally from Philadelphia. I moved to Atlanta in 2014-ish to make a better way for myself. I've been doing media all my life. Talk show host, blogger. I do PR. I do campaigns with different artists, different businesses. Just full-time media personality.
Awesome.
Of all aspects of media.
Awesome. I love that.
Thank you.
When I see people who do such things, it gives me joy. It inspires me a lot. What first inspired you?
See, everyone always asks me that. I've always done media.
Talk show
it never was an inspiration. I feel like I've always done it. I've been doing some form of media since I was a child. I used to write for the high school newspaper. I wrote for the college newspaper. I was doing interviews in my mom's living room when I was like 18 years old.
Amazing.
Yeah, like I've always done media. So I guess I just kept doing it and kept figuring out ways to make it bigger. So I was like, let's add an audience. Let's make it a talk show.
Yeah.
Why not be the next Oprah? So I just keep trying to figure out ways to go bigger. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you get any challenge coming up to be a talk show host?
Challenges?
Yeah.
Yes.
What are the challenges?
There's so many challenges. I'm going through challenges right now as I speak.
Let's hear them.
I've been getting so discouraged lately. Like it's very, very challenging. First of all, it's extremely hard to find people to work with in this business. It's hard when you want to build a team. It's definitely hard finding camera crews and videographers and audio engineers and makeup artists and stylists and just putting all the pieces together to make the right formula for it to go to the next level. So it's definitely challenging, and the more I do it, the more challenging it gets. The bigger I seem to be getting, the more problems.
Oh wow.
Like it's just every day is something new.
Does that make you scared?
A little, but I pray and I just keep pushing. But it's definitely a little nerve-wracking, like Jesus.
That means your dream is big.
I think so. Yeah. It's a bit scary.
Yeah. But what keeps you going in all these challenges, in midst of all these challenges?
Just I really want to do this. Like this is my life. I don't want to work, no disrespect for anybody that works for, somebody else, but I don't want to work a 9 to 5. There's no other thing that I could see myself doing to make money, to make a way for myself that I could do for the rest of my life. So media, there's no plan B. You know what I mean? Like I have to figure out how to get through the obstacles, how to get through the challenges, how to make this click for myself and the people who support me, the real people who support me, and just how to just keep evolving. That's Beyonce inspires me. Beyonce is my biggest inspiration.
That's great.
Oh, hell, the queen. She inspires me.
Beyonce inspires a lot of people.
Yes, that is
including me as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. She is my spirit animal. She keeps me going. Like just to see everything that she's accomplished, I'm like, yo, how can I be like the media Beyonce?
Yeah.
So yeah, Beyonce.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of challenges being a media personality, trying to set up your own business, the talk show, like you said, the challenges of getting people to work with you, reliable people to work with you.
Yes,
the obstacles, it's not easy.
It's not.
But apart from the obstacles and challenges, what's your favorite part of this being a talk show host?
Oh, being on camera, honey. Baby. Listen, no matter what's going on behind the scenes, what happened the day before, what kind of fight I got into, who's mad at me, who didn't get whatever happened, when that camera come on and they say action, I'm ready to go. That's not just come alive. That is the best part. Like, it just makes everything feel better. Like, I could just be having the worst week possible, but I might have a show on a Sunday and then the cameras come on and the hair is done and the face is done and I look good, I feel good. I'm like, okay, yeah, I got this.
Awesome. What talk show hosts inspire you?
Wendy Williams. Arsenio Hall. Oprah Winfrey.
Oh, wow.
Charlamagne the God.
Wow.
Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon. I like all the greats. I try to take Jay Leno. I grew up on talk shows. My mama used to watch talk shows all the time. She was watching Ricky Lake, Montel, Oprah. So I've always seen like people talking on camera, and I just take a little bit from each person and just put my little spin on it.
Yeah.
So I'm inspired by all the greats before me.
So what exactly inspires you from all these people? Like, what can you mention?
Like what did I take from each person?
What did you take
well,
from
Wendy Williams, you know, she has the attitude, and she's not afraid to say whatever she wants to say. So I kind of just horned in on that and put that behind me. Arsenio Hall, I love him because he's so funny. He was a comedic relief, but Arsenio Hall was also very big on uplifting the culture and empowering our people, and I feel like that's very important for me as well. I'm a very proud Black woman, so I try to put my best foot ahead to, you know, uplift our people. And Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon, my funny guys, those are guys to give you the corny jokes. So I gotta add a little bit of corniness into it and give them a little ha ha. So I just take a little bit from everybody. Put my little sauce on it.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
You see, you said you started it like when you were a kid.
Yes.
You've been doing media right from
childhood. I used to bring strangers into my mom's living room. One time when I was living in Jersey, I had brought Miss New Jersey, the pageant winner of the time, to the house. She came camera ready. She was tall. She was so beautiful. Her name was Shanoa Green. I forget what year she won Miss New Jersey. She came to the house just looking like a beautiful Amazon. And my mom was like, Carisha, who is this in my house? I was like, Mom, I'm getting ready to interview her in the living room.
Oh, wow.
She was like, what do you mean? I was like, Mom, I'm a talk show host. I'm about to have an interview with her in the living room. Go cook some food. Cook some food, bring something to drink to the living room, and let's make this look good. Wow, she was like, okay.
Wow. So your mom has always been in support.
She has, and rest in peace. I lost her 2 years ago, but she's still with me. She got my back.
Condolences.
Thank you.
So rest in peace.
Thank you.
Wow. But as a kid, did you think of you want to become something else?
No. I used to play basketball. That was it. It was either basketball or this. I played basketball and when I was a child, when I was in high school, I probably could have played college basketball. I was really good, but I really started getting into the boys and started finding out high heels and being sexy and wearing makeup. So I was like, I don't think I want to play basketball anymore. And I just kind of changed and went into the media light and turned into a diva. So
really,
but don't get it twisted, baby. She will get back on the court. Anybody that want to play ball, find me. Like, I'll definitely get back on the court and play.
You can't forget those talents and
I love basketball. I still would love to play.
Hobbies that you have.
Yes, of course. But this is my life now.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
I'm stuck here.
So you're stuck here. So growing up, you didn't think of becoming something else. You didn't think of
I can't think of anything. No. It's always been media. I never wanted to. I went to school for business administration, but even when I was in school and I majored in business administration, there wasn't really a career path that really struck me. I was always outside doing my own events, making my own way for myself. And Philadelphia, I used to do fashion shows. So I used to do red carpet media for Philly Fashion Week. I used to produce fashion shows. I used to blog for different bloggers in Philadelphia. Like, I've always somehow done media. So I really couldn't see myself doing anything else. I just want to keep horning in and just, breaking new obstacles.
That's good to hear.
Thank you.
But looking back, what advice would you have given to your younger self, your teenage self?
Stay away from the boys. Stay away from the boys.
Why is that so?
A waste of time.
It's a waste of time.
Yes, I'm not even going to lie. I lost a lot of time out of life dealing with, we can't cuss, but dealing with men who just weren't for me. Like, it just wasn't good. I was in an abusive relationship one time. That wasn't good at all. I dated somebody. I didn't even know he was a drug addict. that was really bad. And that took 4 years of my life. And then after I got out of the relationship, it took me like another 2 years to mentally build myself up to get back into what I wanted to do in life. So if I don't think I would change anything really, because everything that I've been through made me who I am today. Yes. But I definitely would have told myself, like, don't be wasting time with these boys that can't do nothing for you. Like, no, just stay single. That's it. That's it. Single. Yeah.
Are you still single?
No, I'm dating somebody now. But yeah, before then I would have stayed single. But now that I'm more focused and established, I definitely have standards. Now I have standards.
Of course.
Yeah.
The more you grow,
yes,
as you mature, you realize what you want in life.
Yeah, I've realized, like, what? No, I'm not putting up with that. You can't talk to me crazy. You can't come at me out the side of your mouth. I'm not taking care of nobody. Like, I'm not paying for nobody. I am nobody's crutch. I am a strong black woman, and I need a strong black man, or a strong man, period, who's going to keep up with what I got going on, bring something to the table. I'm going to bring something to your table, and together we're going to build the table. And that's just how I am. I'm going to stand on that.
But talking about the abuse in your past relationship, how did abuse affect your life?
Oh my gosh. It made me so weak. I was so weak. I was so broken. I didn't care about my parents. I was eating. Oh my God. I was eating everything under the sun. I was fat. Wow. I didn't have any, I was insecure, and I was really scary and timid, and I didn't have a voice. And even though I was in a relationship with him, I still tried to do things that I could do, like different shows and stuff. Like I would show up. One time I showed up to a fashion show I just got beat up by him. Like he had literally just beat the hell out of me before leaving the house. And I just went to the fashion show, put the show on, act like nothing was going on, covered up the little black eye on my face with some makeup, and just kept going. But like, I don't know. It's just been a rough time. It was a crazy time.
Sorry to hear that.
Thank you.
Do you think you're healed from that already?
I think so. Yeah, I'm still healing, but I've healed for the most part. But I probably could heal better. Yeah, I'm healing as best as I can. Yeah.
That's good.
Thank you.
You know, these days there's a lot of people being abused.
It is.
Suffering mental health.
It is.
Depression, and a lot.
And my heart goes out to women who stay in those kind of relationships. And the person I'm dating now, like, he always tells me, don't get involved with nobody's relationship. But it's like, I didn't have any boss women around me growing up. I didn't have any women around me when I was in my teenage years, or my early 20s, to be like, yo, you don't need to do this. Focus on this. Do this. Do that. Do this. Like, be boss up. I had to figure it all out on my own. So when I see young girls and I see girls going through like the motions and the drama, and I know in my heart that you could be doing so much more if you wasn't wasting time with like this dead weight, I will speak on it. I don't try to get in nobody's relationship, but I would want to be that voice for them, because I didn't have that voice for myself. So yeah.
So now, what brings you the most happiness? I'm smiling. I think there's a lot of happiness right now.
Making money.
Making money. That's good.
Let's not beat around the bush, baby.
Let's
traveling.
That's good. Oh, wow.
Getting booked in other states.
Oh, yes.
Hearing that Cash App ring.
Yes.
When they be like, "Are you available on this day? Can you be here on this time? What is your fee?" And when I say my fee, and they be like, "What's your Cash App?" or "How do you take payment?" and that payment come through. That's what makes me happy, baby. Staying busy and booked and doing what I love to do.
That is great to hear.
And going to go listen to Beyonce.
That is great. That's great to hear. That's great to hear.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's great to hear.
Thank you.
So money is a motivation.
Not money, because I wouldn't say money just makes me happy. I just like what I do, and it just happens to be that you can get paid for it. So it's a win-win. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, doing what I love makes me happy, because I do events. I host events. I host mixers. I do stuff. I partner with people that it might not even be paid. Like it might not be a monetary amount, but it network.
Yeah.
More exposure, a bigger stage, and a lot of people, especially in Atlanta, we got this thing in our head where we can't do shows unless we get paid, or we can't work with somebody unless there's a budget. Take that out your head. Unless you are a household name, unless you're a Beyonce or a LeBron James or a Madonna or a Lady Gaga, meaning your name is known at the household tables of America, and no matter if it's a white household, an Indian, a black, Chinese, they know who you are. Take the opportunity. Like, I don't turn down opportunity no more these days. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna wiggle out what I can, and if there's no budget and if it makes sense, I'll still do it. It's not always about the money. Sometimes your network is important.
Of course.
I got some things coming up that, the money wasn't quite there, but the platform I'm going to be on, I'm going to be around a bunch of millionaires. So when I get in the room and talk to these people, oh, baby, she going to get the money.
Yeah. Networking is very important.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Your network is your network.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for sure. And being on a dope podcast like this, the Big Tega podcast, with the setup is giving everything.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. That. Absolutely.
You have a lot of fans now because you've been doing this since childhood.
Yeah.
You're known in the media space.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
How do you handle your fans?
I call them supporters. I would say more like supporters, but we like family. They love me and I love them. They come to my shows. I text a lot of people that come to my shows. I'm so thankful for the people who support me, the people who come to Live with Carisha, the people that tap into my events, and I try to do right by everybody who does right by me. Sure. Yeah, I love them all. Yeah. I love them all. Even my haters, I love y'all too. Even the people that don't like me, baby, I love y'all too.
There's always haters.
Yeah, and they don't know. I'll be praying for my haters. I pray for my haters at night. When I pray for myself, when I pray for my next business to plan, when I pray for my next adventure, I pray for my haters right after that. That's how I end the prayer. And God, please bless the people that don't like me, because at the end of the day, y'all still watching me, still watching. So God bless you too, baby.
Yeah. Have you ever dated a fan?
Have I? No, I'm not dating a fan. No.
Why not?
No, because you're gonna be too into me. I don't date fans.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's good to separate business from pleasure.
Yeah. I date what I like to date.
Yes.
If that makes sense.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Tell me about your inspiration. What inspires you?
What inspires me? Powerful women inspire me. The people before me inspire me. Successfulness inspires me. Like, I don't know. I just always consider myself very ambitious. I'm inspired by just being here. By just sitting on this swanky couch with this lovely furniture and this amazing setup. I am inspired right now to keep going. Like, this is being inspired.
That's good.
Yes.
Let's talk a little bit about dating.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. What do you want to know?
What has been your best date?
My best date? I don't know. Let me think about that. Like when? Like recently or just overall in life?
Overall. Okay, let's bring it down to recently. What has been your best date recently?
My best recent date. All right, so I like to eat new foods. I'm a foodie. I like to eat. So my boyfriend took me to this really, really nice restaurant in Atlanta that I always wanted to go to. It's downtown. I don't know exactly the name of it, but it's a 5-star restaurant. It's reservation only. You can't get in unless you got some money, period. I used to drive by it all the time when I was in my earlier years in Atlanta. I used to always see people eating through the glass windows like, yo, why am I not eating in this restaurant? It's like, it's such a nice spot. And then he surprised me for my birthday in February. I did a red carpet event on my birthday with Michael J. White and Fox Soul and a few people. So we did the red carpet. I did my thing on the media carpet. Shut the carpet down, period. Because y'all know how I'm coming on these red carpets. Shut the carpet down. And then after that, he took me to this really nice restaurant. And it was just an amazing day.
Amazing.
It was a great birthday. I worked on the red carpet doing what I love to do. And at first I was like, I'm not working on my birthday. Like, stop playing. But then I went to work and it was actually a lot of fun. And then we had dinner and then we had a good night.
That's good.
That was a good day.
That was a good one.
That was a great day.
Yeah. Okay.
Great day, great night, great morning, great everything.
Yeah. That's good.
Thank you.
What's your worst date?
My worst date. Oh my gosh. My worst date was 2 years ago. On Mother's Day with my ex. We went to a restaurant for Mother's Day. I don't know what happened, but we got into a really big fight in the restaurant and I really pulled a Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Like, I threw a drink in his face. Wow. I got real ratchet. And he had his kids there and everything. He had all 3 of his kids with him at the restaurant. And he was acting really mean and disrespectful to me the whole day. And this is why he's an ex, because, baby, you're a loser. But, yeah, he just was just acting belligerent. So I really just lost my cool and just embarrassed him in the restaurant. And probably embarrassed myself too, but I don't care. I proved the point. Yeah, that was a bad date.
That was really bad.
That was a bad date. Yeah. Yeah, it was bad.
You mentioned your birthday. You talked about your birthday, but when is your birthday?
February. Pisces. I'm a Pisces. Yeah. Are you a Pisces?
I'm not a Pisces.
Oh, okay. You are?
No, I'm not.
What are you?
I'm a Leo.
You're a Leo? Y'all are crazy. And he was a Leo.
Why do people say that? I'm not a crazy Leo.
I can't date you. We can be good friends, but we are not compatible for relationships, sir.
Oh, my goodness.
No. Leo's a king in the jungle. No. Me and my little fishy, no. We don't meet.
No, I'm a cool guy.
You seem like a cool guy.
I don't do all those extras.
Yeah, he was crazy. We still wish him the best.
I don't do all those extras. Would you date an African man?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I would date an African man. I've dated an African man.
Nigerian?
He was Nigerian. He was listen, y'all Africans though, y'all like to have more than one wife, and I don't play those games. I'm not sharing.
Really?
Yeah.
And not everybody though.
I know, but that was a problem I had with him because he wanted to sleep with everything that had 2 legs. And baby, no, that's not working with me. I don't share. I love Africans, but all that having multiple wives, no, baby. She's selfish. I'm not sharing. You can't even cheat. You can't cheat on me. Like, wow. I don't play those games. If you with me, you with me.
Cheating is not good though.
Some people put up with cheating, but Carisha does not put up with cheating, baby. I'm very upfront from the jump. I keep it very real with people. I keep it 1-on-1 with you. You keep it 100 with me. I'm like, we ain't gonna have no problems. I'm very respectful of my relationship. I'm not sleeping with more than one person at one time, but we gonna have some great sex.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. So who would you choose, African or American man?
I'm gonna choose a man that's gonna do right by me. It don't matter if he's African, American, white. At this point, Indian, Italian, I'm open for whatever. But you gotta be a good man. Yeah, I know it doesn't. He doesn't have to be African.
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
white or black.
Right. No. At this point, you just got to be a good man.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a good answer. I like
Thank
that.
you. Yeah. Thank you.
So, would you, if you go out on a date, would you want to take the check? Do you like to pay the check, or you don't? You are one of those ladies who would say the man will pay the check.
If he takes me out on a date, then he should pay. If I ask him out on a date, then I will pay. But I take care of people I'm in a relationship with. Whether I'm sleeping with you in a business relationship, a personal relationship, a friendship, you have a friend in me. So I am the kind of girl where I'm going to take my boyfriend out to eat. I'm taking shopping. I'm going to buy you them Jordans you want, baby. I'm going to buy you that PS5 or that PS4, whatever PS is out right now. Like, I like to spoil. Like, I'm a spender.
Do you think it's an American thing, or it's just your personal values? Because some people think a man should pay the bills.
I mean, the man should pay the bills. He should definitely. The man is the provider. Absolutely, the man should pay the bills. He should make sure his significant other is protected, is secure, is okay. But then his significant other should also pay her part too. Like, he shouldn't just always pay for everything. It's no problem. It's nothing wrong if you want to, take a man out to eat or go half or whatever. Y'all got to do what works for y'all. Put it like that. Yeah. Everyone knows what works for them in their relationship. I think today people are getting sidetracked about what's going on social media and the influence that we see with the rappers and the rich people and the influencers who are buying their girls' bodies and teeth and cars and diamonds, and we're regular people. Let's not forget that. You don't get swooped up by what you see on the shade room, baby. Because just because you see Moneybag Yo buying Ori a new car, your man is not Moneybag Yo. Yeah. So you got to do what works for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, I have one other question for you. Can you get down with a man on the first date? No.
I could have sex with you on the first date if I wanted to, but like, it wouldn't really be good. Cause I have to have a connection with you. Like, I'm not easy. You're not gonna get none of this on the first day. Not the second date, not the third date, probably not the fourth date. You got to put some time in. Like the guy I'm dating now, I didn't have sex with him for like a year. And my ex-boyfriend before that, he waited 9 months. before I even had sex with him.
You're really tough.
Yeah, I'm not having sex with you. Are you serious? Baby, no, sex is important. And I like to have sex. Like, I want to get it in. Like, if we having sex, baby, we freaking. I don't want to worry about if you got with somebody else, if you got an STD, if you don't wash yourself, if you don't brush your teeth. No, when we start getting to that phase in our life, it's because we both know each other, we're comfortable, we have a really good relationship, and we're sexually attracted to each other. So I could probably have sex with somebody on the first date. Like if I met Idris Elba or somebody and like we just kind of hit it off backstage and something freaky was about to happen, all right, cool, we're not getting married. It's just for sex.
But have you ever done it in the past?
What, had a little fling?
Yeah.
Of course. I've lived my life. Who hasn't had flames? Several of them. What do you mean? That's called living life. You know, have fun, be safe, but do have fun. But when you're in a relationship, don't do that. But still, of course.
Yesterday, they just released Threads. Are you on Threads already?
I'm on who?
Threads, a new app.
No, I heard about it.
Yeah.
I didn't get on there yet. Listen, I can't keep up with all these apps. I can barely keep up with my Instagram, my TikTok.
Mark Zuckerberg just released it from
Instagram.
It's not like the new Twitter.
I didn't get on there yet. Are you on it already?
I'm there already.
Oh my, you move fast. Okay.
You got to move with the trend. Otherwise, you're going to be left behind.
I still didn't work fan base yet. I still didn't get on that app. I've got on it briefly, but it's too many apps. Yeah,
it's too much though. But that brings me to my next question. Do you think we would be better off without social media?
No, we need social media. Are you serious? I need it. We need social media for sure. Yeah.
Why do you think we need it?
Because social media is important. If you're a business owner and you want to promote what you got going on, to be social, to network, to find new things, you need social media. But you have to know how to use social media. You shouldn't be obsessed with it. You shouldn't be stalking people. You shouldn't make fake pages to see what somebody's doing in their lifetime. It just has to be boundaries with social media. But yeah, it's very important. It's a new century. We're not in the 60s no more. It's about to be a new decade. So yeah, we need it.
So what are some of your projects, events that you've anchored? You want to share them with me?
Past events or?
Past and present.
My past events, every live with Carisha show that I've ever did. Every amazing episode, everyone that has come to the hot seat, every interview that I've done so many. Lotto, Rayanne Lewis from BMF, Derez Deshawn, Big Boss Vet, New York Times bestseller Zane. Every project that I've done, I've been to Miami. I've done interviews in Miami. I've done interviews on Miami Beach. I thought that was iconic. I've done events in California, and I'm still growing, but I have a lot more that I want to accomplish. But everything's been memorable. There's not one particular event or project that I can pinpoint, but everything has been important to me in some shape or form.
That's great. So what exactly do you do? You do red carpet, and just tell me exactly.
I do red carpet hosting.
Your media.
Yes. Maverick Movies. Shout out to Maverick Movies. I'm following them wherever they go. I did a red carpet with them for Box In with Clifton Powell and Reginae Carter. I'm supposed to be going to do a movie premiere with them in September in Texas. I'm always available to do red carpets. I've worked with independent movies and done their red carpet appearances as well. Like I said, I did Philly Fashion Week. I did Atlanta Fashion Week. I've done some shows in New York Fashion Week, but not like the bigger shows. I'm a blogger. Like I said, I blog for different blog websites. If you need a bio or EPK or you need something written, I'm a writer, I'm a journalist. I wrote a stage play one time when I was living in Philadelphia.
Amazing.
A lot of people don't know that. I wrote an entire stage play and didn't get no credit for it.
Wow.
I was young, but I did do that before. That was a big deal.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Clap for you for that.
Hey, clap. Thank you. Yay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
At least I'm giving you a credit today.
Thank you. Giving me my flowers. Yes. Hey, I like it. It. Thank you. Yeah. I appreciate that.
Sure. How would you describe your greatest strengths?
My ambition is my greatest strength. My willingness to not give up. My willingness to keep going no matter when everything around me is like failing and I just want to cry and I feel like it's not working. I just continue to go, and I get that from my mom. May she rest in peace. But my mom, she died from cancer, and she was one of the strongest women I ever met. Like, she never stopped. She always kept going up until her dying day. So I feel like a lot of that came from her. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Has there been a time you wanted to give up on your career?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Tell me about that.
I wanted to give up when I lost CeeLo last month. When CeeLo didn't come to the show last month, I went in the room and cried myself to sleep. And December, when 112 was supposed to come to the show, 112 had to go to LA and do a red carpet premiere. So they couldn't. When they flew back to Atlanta for Live with Carisha, they were exhausted and they canceled 3 hours before the show. And that was bad. I mean, obviously we had a rescheduled date, but I had to call so many people and tell them the show got canceled, and the caterer had just got done making all the food for the taping. I wanted to give up. In my past, before the money started coming, I was trying to get everything situated. I had bills out of my ass. I couldn't keep up with my electric bill. Georgia Power was just beating me down for years in a row. I could not figure out how to make money, live my dreams. Plus, I'm in school. Like, it just wasn't working. And it was so many times I wanted to just give up. But I never gave up, and I never will give up. That's ever. If you want to stop me, you will never stop me. You won't stop me.
Unstoppable.
Unstoppable. Period.
Yes, I like that.
Thank you.
I like that determination.
Yeah, I'll just figure out another obstacle, baby. What did they say? It's more than one way to skin a cat. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But did that make you? How did that make you feel?
Sad. Very sad. I'm a crybaby. I'm a Pisces. You know, we're emotional wrecks. We cry over anything. I cry in my room. I always cry. Shoot, I'll cry right now. But I'll just keep going. Mm-hmm.
What tips do you have for aspiring talk show hosts?
With tapes?
What tips?
With tips.
Tips, yeah.
You got to figure it out on your own, baby. Just like I had to do. I got to worry about me.
Oh, my goodness.
Keep pushing.
So you don't have no advice for them?
Keep pushing.
You got to figure it out.
No, because I will say this. I am over the fact that, you know, I've had people that have came to work with me at Live with Carisha, who have sat with me at Live with Carisha, who put time into this, who were coming around to help Live with Carisha get to the next level. But in all actuality, they wanted to be Live with Carisha. They wanted to do what I do. I've had so many people who came around me who were friends who wanted to help me with this, and then they turn around and try to copy off what I got going on. And there's no need to name drop them because there's only one me. Like, you can never be the diva. Why would you even try? But you got to figure it out. If this is what you want to do, then you'll find the ways and the tools you need to find, and you'll do the studying and the homework just like I had to do. But at this point, I really have to focus on me and what God has for me. And what advice I can say is keep going. Network. Yes. Look at the people before us. I look at the people before me, and then I figure out what's missing and how to make it better, and I do it.
Yeah. Have you learned anything about yourself recently?
Yeah. I'm dope as hell. I'm a whole vibe. I'm a vibe. Period. That's what I learned about me. And I'm like, I'm crazy. A little crazy. Yeah. That's how I learned about me. That's and I'm kind of smart too.
Of course you are.
Wow, who knew?
You are.
I am. I didn't know I was smart.
You're smart.
Thank you. You're
very smart.
Yeah, I just graduated with my degree at Georgia State, and a lot of my grades this past semester, I was getting A's and B's on my test, and I would finish the test online and be like scared to go to the next page and click over to see what the grade was, and the grade said like an 85 or a 97 or a 91. I was like, oh. Yes, A and B. Yeah. Yes, 3.3 GPA. Yeah, I am a little smart on the low. Yeah. I have to just apply myself and focus and read, but I'll be getting good grades. Yeah. So yeah, shout out to me.
Yeah, shout out to you.
Thank you.
What did you study?
Journalism.
Yeah,
I got my associates in journalism. I just graduated. I'm going in September for my bachelor's. Listen, I'm about to get my PhD in journalism. They're gonna call me doctor in my later years. Yeah. That's a good one. I like school. School is fun. It is. And you learn so much.
Yes.
I'm learning, I'm networking, I'm vibing. Like, school is lit. I don't know why people who had a bad thing to say about school and college. College isn't for everybody. College is for you when you figure out what you want to do. Because whatever you want to do in life, there's a program or a course or some kind of class that can make you better at that. Even if you want to be a talk show host or a podcaster or a stripper or a drug dealer or a lawyer, there's something out there that you can learn to make you better in that craft. School is fun.
Yeah. Going through Georgia State, how was your experience there?
Fun. Amazing.
Fun all the way.
Georgia State is lit. It's such a good school. I'm enjoying the campus life. I'm enjoying the people I've met. My first semester there, I did a I went to a course with Don Lemon.
Don Lemon.
Oh wow. My first semester there, and there's so much opportunity at Georgia State. Like they always give us the tools to win. Like you gotta get on that pause account and you gotta see what they offering and you gotta go because I don't know, something was just like go online and see what's going on. And I was like, oh, Don Lemon is coming to the campus to do a whole speech. I need to go and it's free. I met him. I interned with Javita Moore. May she rest in peace. She was a very, very, very big a part of my my media career and learning things. I reached out to her a few semesters ago. My communications course gave us a project. I forget what the project was, but I went above and beyond for the project. Basically, it was to do something. It was to write some kind of report. But me being the person I am, I reached out to WSB TV. I found Javita Moore on Instagram. I was like, listen, I have a assignment that I have to do for class. Can I come to the news station and shadow you at the news station? She was like, sure. So I went up to the news station. I shadowed her. I learned so much free game. I was in her cubicle for the entire day. I followed her on set. I was her little puppy. Like, it was lit. She's amazing. May she rest in peace. She was an amazing woman, amazing journalist, amazing.
Yeah, meeting some people like that, it actually makes you get better in your career.
Absolutely.
When you meet such kind of people,
yes,
they put you on another level of of your career.
I agree,
and that's very good.
Thank you.
That's very good
for sure. Yeah. Yes.
That's all we can take for now, and I really appreciate you being here.
I appreciate being here.
Thank you so much for coming, Carisha the Diva.
Thank you. On that note, let me leave it out with y'all. Yes. I will say this. My next live taping is Thursday, July 27th. I will be honored to have Big Tega Podcast in the building. Big Tega Podcast in the building for our next live taping of Live with Carisha on Thursday, July 27th. And we do have CeeLo coming back with another big headliner. So watch out for us.
Thank you so much, Carisha.
You're welcome.
And this is still the Big Tega Podcast, and I've been here live with Carisha the Diva. We've been having some engaging, inspiring moment with Carisha the Diva. So we'll call it a day for now. Until next time, remain blessed.